What's going on? We back. It's the Boxing Clinic and more. It's your boy CJ Goodfellow. We talk more than boxing. And we're doing what we does, man. And we're gonna talk about LeBron real quick, man. And yeah, man, it's the season where, it's time to hype LeBron up, all right? I remember I was looking at one of my Facebook memories last year when the Cavaliers got Isaiah Thomas and, they had D Wade. They had all these different characters coming in. I was like, by June, y'all going to be discrediting them, okay? People was all hyped up about the Cavaliers, saying they had the team to beat the Golden State Warriors. I had all types of comments. Oh, you a hater, you a hater. And guess what happened? They got swept again, all right? It's the same narrative. LeBron ain't got no help. LeBron ain't got no help, okay? LeBron ain't got no help. LeBron ain't got no help. Okay, that's all you hearing. LeBron ain't got no help. LeBron ain't got no help. That's what you're going to be hearing this year. Oh, Kevin Durant need to lead the Golden State Warriors because LeBron can't get a title. Because LeBron can't get the title. Now, the Golden State Warriors fell off the cliff and they couldn't get past the Houston Rockets. Oh, the Houston Rockets cheated. They got Chris Paul and James Harden and Carmelo Anthony. I mean, they got to find a way to discredit the opponent no matter what. Before the Golden State Warriors came around, okay, didn't LeBron lose to the Spurs in the finals? And they said, he ain't had no help. He ain't had no help. Didn't he lose to the Dallas Mavericks after he got a super team? They lost because of him. He choked. People are quick to forget that. The reason people get mad at Durant, they say, well, he left for a team that they lost to, that beat them, and he shouldn't have went to Golden State, and woo, 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 woo. Hey, it's his prerogative. He's the free agent. Well, people nobody ever put the blame on it. It's Russell Westbrook. Nobody puts the blame on him. He was battling with KD. Shot for shot. He seen KD get an MVP. That motivated him to go get an MVP. Kevin Durant was not happy with Russell Westbrook. That's a fact. Russell Westbrook wanted that to be his team. He didn't want to battle with Kevin Durant no more. That was evident. Kevin Durant will be hitting 5 straight shots and Russell Westbrook would come down 5 times and take 5 straight shots. He was tired of that. Okay? Could he win somewhere else? Yeah. He chose to go to Golden State. Don't get mad because he did that, because when LeBron went to Miami, people say, well, Miami wasn't that good. And that didn't matter. Once again, I'm going to reiterate this again. LeBron James tried to create an 82-0 team. He tried to do what Kevin Durant did with Golden State. He tried to cut the fat off. He tried to cut the learning process off and build that team. Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, and him. And on top of that, they had excellent role players, and then they eventually added Ray Allen. Without Ray Allen, he legitimately would probably be 1-3 in Miami with a super team. And people try to, Dwayne Wade was old and, Chris Bosh wasn't this and that. The reason them dudes wasn't effective is because LeBron. When LeBron comes to your team, LeBron changes the offense. The offense goes through LeBron. LeBron handles the ball, you become a glorified spot-up shooter. Okay? That's the part that ESPN won't tell you. LeBron is nothing without having the ball in his hand. He don't like to post up. He don't come off screens. He don't set the pick. He don't pop. He don't roll. He don't come on. He don't do nothing but dribble the ball, controls the offense. You don't need a point guard for LeBron. But they won't tell you that while they hopping him up this season. And people say, well, who else would you love to have the ball in his hand, man? Every time LeBron had the ball in his hand, you got a better chance of winning. Not necessarily. When LeBron the NR be all, you see Isaiah Thomas fall off, okay? You see Dwayne Wade not be as effective. You see Chris Bosh not be able to get touches in the high post and low post. Okay? You never had that with Kobe. Kobe shared the ball, let Lamar Odom bring the ball up, let Trevor Reeves bring the ball up, let Brian Shaw bring the ball up, Rick Fox bring the ball up, throw the ball into Shaq. LeBron is not a versatile offensive weapon. And people won't understand what I'm saying because they don't know ball. Without the ball in his hand, LeBron is shit. But they hype him up every season. And watch he go. If Luke Walton can get LeBron to play without the ball a little bit more, let Rondo control the offense, let Lonzo control the offense a little bit more, let Ingram handle it, because Ingram can play the point forward position pretty good. LeBron to get a lot of easy buckets, LeBron wouldn't be as tired because I need to dribble the ball all day up the court and handle the ball. That's why LeBron tired. He can't play defense. He don't know how to play without the ball. That's why Kyrie left. Because the offense was LeBron or bust. Unless he was on the bench, then Kyrie can handle the ball. But It's the season to be hyping LeBron up. That's what it is. Every year they do this. They say how great LeBron is. They do all these votes and say, oh, he should be the MVP. He the greatest. And then when he fell, oh, because Golden State, Golden State, man, he didn't have no help. It's the same narrative every year. They pump up his supporting cast. They pump up the team. And then when he fell, they blame it because Kevin Durant went to Golden State. He was failing way before Kevin Durant went to Golden State. He was failing versus them. And the only reason he beat Golden State is because they suspended Draymond Green and stopped the Golden State Warriors' momentum. That's a fact. Didn't he lose to the Dallas Mavericks? Didn't he lose to the San Antonio Spurs when he said it was too hot and caught a cramp and game 1 and he quit because he was cramping? When Michael Jordan, Stan Van Gundy, who don't know shit about shit, can't coach shit, watch him in Detroit, don't know shit about basketball, say he's better than Jordan. And you got the media pushing that agenda. Jordan coming off a broken foot, coming off a broken foot versus the 86 Celtics, which might be one of the greatest teams of all time, coming off a Liz Frank injury, with no air conditioning in the Boston Garden, dropped 63 points on the vaulted Boston Celtics defense. He didn't have shit, I think, but Craig Hodges. Wasn't no Pippen there. He came off of a year-long injury, basically, and came back for the playoffs against the Bulls' Wizards and dropped 63 points with no air conditioning on a broken fucking foot that just got healed with no air conditioning, okay? That was No Boys Allowed League, okay? For all my real basketball historians. No Boys Allowed League was tough. It was man. They was fighting. They was fighting on the court. He was part of that tough era in the beginning of his career. But every year, they hype LeBron up, and they forget, Golden State the reason why he ain't got this many championships. Well, Dallas Mavericks, they had Nowitzki. He wasn't completely in his prime at that point. Nowitzki and the old Jason Kidd and the old Jason Terry. See, most motherfuckers don't know Jason Terry was the truth in Atlanta. Okay? That wasn't no prime Jason Terry or Jason Kidd. Even that wasn't even a prime Sean Marion. I seen better Sean Marion with Phoenix. Okay? So every year they get around and they hype LeBron up, and then at the end of the season they make excuses. They make excuses. Then they get the little Men in Black red laser, Will Smith and old boy signing laser. Y'all forget about all LeBron failures and y'all hype him up the next summer. Then the next summer after that. The next summer after that. The dude is 3-6, bro. 3-6. What's the excuse? 2 of them losses came with a super team. And he almost got a third loss if it wasn't for Ray Allen with a super team. So why must every summer in the offseason after he failed, he's supposed to be this great leader, but great leaders don't melt in the heat of competition. Even as JR did what he did, they don't posture like that. They don't cry. They don't hold their hand. They don't pout on the bench. You never seen Michael do that. You never seen Kobe do that. You never seen Shaq do that. You never seen Ewan do that. None of the great leaders. You never seen Dr. J do that. Posturing, crying on the bench, blaming J.R. Smith, telling everybody go enjoy their broke lives, getting angry at the fans because you choked versus the Mavericks, because you choked versus Spurs 2 times. But every year, they just tend Colin Farrell, whatever the faggot name is, okay? All these dudes, Shannon Sharp, Stephen A. Smith, they never bring up his shortcomings. They talk about him after the finals. They say, he ain't that great no more. I can't believe we compared him to Michael Jordan. Then they splash the red light. We go into the summer league. Then we get to the preseason. They talk about, how great LeBron is. Then he fell again. Then they blame it on the Golden State Warriors and woo, woo, woo. But he been having this problem since the Spurs, since the Mavericks. He beat the OKC. Then he barely beat the Spurs because of Ray Allen. Then he had the problem with the Spurs again. Then he lost to the Golden State Warriors the first time. People said if Kyrie would have played or Kevin Love would have played, but first Kevin Love ain't shit. You forget that. You call him ain't shit. Then he lost to Golden State. He beat Golden State because Draymond got suspended. Then he lost to Golden State again and again. He couldn't even get one game. Michael Jordan never got swept in the finals. He got swept twice in the finals. But, hey, 'tis the season. It's to hype LeBron up. But y'all know what the business is. The Boxing Clinic and more. Some big change in news coming. I've decided to really change some things on this channel. So be on the lookout. I'll be working. Hopefully I get it done. I can announce it later today or Saturday. So be on the lookout, man. I just got to go in different direction, but still gonna be some dog ass content. Trust and believe. We on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Also, make sure you hit the PayPal link if you want to donate, or just share the video. And if you hate me for this video, go ahead to the dislike button. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you just want to support, hit the like button, man. Make sure check us out on Twitter, retweet the videos out, share the videos if you can't donate, or if you can donate, still share them. And we're gonna continue to talk some basketball. A lot of it coming. Y'all know what the business is. We gone.